Hey guys, this is Jordan with OptionBots, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to test trading bots without risking real money. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it on the OptionBots platform. Now, if you are someone that coded your own algorithm on futures or Forex or something, this video is not going to be for you. This is specifically for people who want to learn how to test trading bots, specifically options trading bots, without knowing how to code like myself and actually learn to create these bots and test them without risking real money. So you can just deploy them live on your own brokerage account. So we're on the OptionBots platform, and depending on when you're watching this, in fact, by the time this video is going to be out, we've already added backtesting, okay? It's currently not on the platform. You can see this is what it's going to look like, but this is going to be the first and easiest way to actually test your trading strategy is just by backtesting it, running a backtest over the past few years to see how it would have performed in the real market, okay? And you can add real liquidity, real slippage to kind of see what it would actually perform like. Now, like I said, this isn't out and live yet. It will be by the time this video is out because I'm putting this out in a few days. We're just finishing up the final touches, but that's going to be the first step to testing it. Now, the next step to testing it, which I'm going to show you, is actually running it on paper. And this is one of the best ways that you can basically forward test your actual strategy. So you're not relying on back tests, but you're seeing real time every single day how your bot would have performed. So let me show you essentially how we can do that. So I'm going to go over here and add a trading bot. We're going to go ahead and build our own. We're not going to use a template. So we're going to call this testing bot 4, for example. We're going to go right here and we're going to change this to paper trading, all right? So it's not going to connect to our broker. It's going to take through our paper trading account. And it's not a paper trading account connected to a broker as well. It's one that we have inside the platform. So you don't need to go and open up any account or anything. And let's say, for example, we want to do a very simple iron condor type of strategy. All right, so we're going to continue. Now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to build our own trading bot here and test it. So we can go ahead and click QQQ. Let's say we want to build a QQQ iron condor bot. We're going to go with something like a 0.2 delta with a spread width of 1. All right, which is a pretty, not bad setup. This is something that I've traded before in the past, so I know it pretty well. If you don't know it, that's okay, right? The point of this is that you can set up any type of bot you want and then just test it and see what works, see what doesn't work. There's no, real edge in just figuring out one specific bot that's going to work. You may as well just, spend an hour, make 30 different bots and test all of them without risking your real money and see which one works and go with that. So we're going to add into fixed range. We'll call it from 1 to about like 30, for example. Well, we don't really need it at 1. We'll just do a maximum of 30. And we're going to get this in 0 DTE because that's what I like to trade. And we're going to do this every day we're going to do it towards the end of the day. All right. We're going to go with a bot that really takes advantage of the last kind of few hours where that decay really hits. So we're going to go at 1. We'll just go right at 1 p.m. Eastern time, like so. And we're going to do this every day. All right. Now we're going to go ahead with a take profit. We want a pretty high take profit, 75%. Stop loss, will put it at 150%. Again, this is of the credit. So if we can get into a trade where, we have potential to make $100, our max loss on that is going to be $150. And we're going to do a force exit with 5 minutes. Okay, so if our take profit or our stop loss hasn't hit by the end of the day, because we're trading a 0 DTE bot, this is going to exit about 3:55 p.m. Eastern. Right, it's 5 minutes before the market closes. So because I just don't want to hold anything into close, I don't have to worry about assignments or anything like that. So it makes it really clean and really easy. Continue. We're going to go ahead and go with 3 contracts. And there we go. So we have our testing bot 4. We're doing an iron condor on QQQ with the 0.2 delta, a 1 point spread width, 75% take profit, 150% stop loss, 5 minutes. We're going to close this out if these are not met within that time frame, and 3 contracts. We're going to go ahead and launch the bot. And oh my God, I'm doing this on my test account, so I use the max accounts. Anyways, you get the idea, okay? Imagine this is one of our test accounts, and on this tier, we only allow up to, I believe it's 15 bots. So that's why I've already hit the limit, so it's not letting me do it. But in the future, it would let me do it, and then we would go ahead and see it here. All right, so you can see that we have our max different kind of bots on here. We have a few that are running live. We have a few that are on paper. But if I just go and look at the ones that are on paper, you can see all the different bots that we have active on here. In fact, if I make this page a little bit longer and we go ahead, we can see all the different paper bots that we have on there. Now you can see some of them I'm running like 100 contracts, some of them 12 contracts, 7 contracts. Some of them I've turned off. But this is a good way to test if your strategies are currently working or not, right? For example, we can take a look at this Shield paper bot right here. If I click on it, we can see that this one's been running for about 2 weeks, or about, 13 days, and it's lost $500. Now, does this mean this is a bot I don't want to run? Not necessarily. Okay, when it comes to trading bots, me personally, I like to look at least a 90-day cycle. And so 2 weeks is obviously not enough time for me to determine if this bot is going to make money. There are a lot of bots out there that look really good but have certain drawdowns. For example, just in this backtest alone, if you're looking at this period from right here to right here, it looks pretty good. But you're also going to see that from this point to this point, that's like a 2-month drawdown. So you got to be careful of knowing your limit to knowing what type of strategies actually make sense and running your bots. But this is kind of how I like to do it, right? I like to get as many bots as I can and just test and see what works and what doesn't work. And if I can go with these paper trading bots, I can see that obviously this one is working really well, 100% win rate. And we've had this one, same thing, running about a week and a half or so, right? And it's only taken 4 trades, but it has a 100% win rate. And so using this, I can test different trading bots and I can really see which ones work by backtesting and by doing paper trading. And then all I can do is turn them live in one click if I want to do that. All right. Very, very simple stuff. And so this is really the 2 best ways that I use if you want to learn to trade. And if you want to sign up for OptionBots and use this platform and build your own trading bots without any coding experience, test them with paper trading, have backtesting, which I know isn't live right now, but by the time you're watching this, it probably is live, then go ahead and hit the first link in the description and you can join right away and get started by doing this, okay? It completely replaced how I trade normally, and I only do it with bots now. So with that being said, I hope you did enjoy this video. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos and tutorials about this type of platform. I'll see you in the next video.